Alright, hey guys, so I am back and apologies, it's been a minute. I think this is going to be the first video of the 3-4 that I'm filming today that's going to go up. So yeah, it's been a minute, haven't filmed. I have not filmed for 3 weeks. Y'all haven't seen me in a week. So it is what it is. I did film a get ready with me. Hopefully it's not too long. I said it was gonna be quick, but I got into why I didn't film and Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones. It was just a mess. So watch the get ready with me if you wanna know where I've been, what I've been doing. But this is my April Shop My Stash makeup wrap up or whatever. And for me, this lash is bothering me. For me, this kind of serves as my kind of April favorites and fails, just because when I do choose my products each month, really this lash, really they're what I use. Like, I don't really use too much more outside of these products. I didn't have a chance to put up backdrops or nothing, so hope y'all okay with it. Hope y'all okay with it. So I have my phone here with my list so I know exactly what I need to talk about, because some of the stuff I might have moved around. But all right, let's start with palettes. So the first palette I used in the month of April was the Juvia's Place Saharan palette, and it looks like this. Overall thoughts about this palette is that it's okay, and I'll try to insert, if I do have pictures with looks, I'll insert them here. It's okay, and I say that because while I do consider this a complete palette, and for me a complete palette is a palette that has a deepening color and transition colors for me. So I was able to use the orange and this kind of brown tannish color mixed together as a transition color, and then there's the black there for a deepening color. So I was able to use those as what they're transition and deepening. And the shimmers are fine, the mattes are fine, this palette is fine. It's not one of my favorites from Juvia's, just because I don't know if it's the color scheme. I don't know, it's okay. Like, it's okay, but it's not a palette that I would be like, yes, give me the Saharan palette from Juvia's Place, you know? So it was just okay. The week after that, I used Melt Smoke Sessions. I have a review and a tutorial with this, and I did like 5 or 6 looks. I got a ton of looks out of this palette using only this palette. So while it may not look like it, this is a very versatile palette if you are good with greenish, olivey type looks, right? I did a whole review, watched the review, linked in the bottom. I'll try to link it in the cards also. And then the next week I had my chemical peels. So I only wore makeup for 1 day, okay? 1 day. And so I used the Sephora Pro editorial palette. Okay, oh! And mine is broken apparently. I'll just pop that right back in there. Okay. So I used this palette, and this is what kind of kicked off my whole one color eyeshadow look. Now, I've been into this look for a little bit. I think when I did my Black History Month, my all black everything get ready with me for Black History Month for February, I did a one color eyeshadow look, and I said that I'm really into this kind of pastel-y, kind of neon-y, kind of just look with a lash. Bam, done. And I'm still there. It's a moment for me, and I've been there for a little bit, and I like it a lot, and I've been wearing it. And so this kind of started that for me. I did use this kind of greenish brownish color, the kind of flip, that kind of popular green, what is it, blue brown? I don't know. But it's that kind of shifty duochrome, the real popular green reddish duochrome. And then I used also the coral. I did a look with the coral. I did a look with this kind of accent color. I did a look with the mint color. The mint color is what y'all saw the last few videos, my Sephora video that I did. Yes, my Sephora video that I did had that look in it. So I like this palette, and I do have a one palette series with this palette also. One palette series is where I go and do 3 looks with one palette. Okay, one palette series. So I do have that also, so I'll link that. And then I also pulled the ABH Sultry, and I did not use this. I didn't use this at all. I've been on, like I said, I've been on this kind of pastel neon kick, and this is not pastel nor neon. So it did not get any love from me. So I will try to pull it another time. What's next? Let's talk about foundations. So I had the Tint Idol foundation stick. Get your words together. So I've changed the way that I do my foundation. Please go watch this Get Ready With Me. You can watch the Get Ready With Me. That'll probably be up either Wednesday or Friday, the week that this is going up, or you can go watch my 15-minute kind of makeup application work, 15-minute easy work look or whatever. I can't remember what I called it, but I kind of do my foundation where I do my lighter color, my darker color, and then my kind of skin tone color where the two meet. And yeah, so nowadays I can get most foundations to work, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't have to match me exactly. Like, the foundation that I'm wearing today is not my foundation color, but everything goes well because, you know, there's dimension there and whatever. So back to this foundation stick, it's okay. I do get a little greasy with it, and that's just because it's a cream. And I'm still kind of trying to work out my kind of prepping for wearing cream products. I'm still trying to work that out. So once I figure out my proper prep for cream products, I'll let y'all know. But as of right now, I don't have it. So I was a little greasy with this one. And then I picked my Becca Ultimate Coverage. This is in Cocoa. This has been the color that I've been putting on my edges. On the outer perimeter of my face, and I use a Cosette number 2 brush, and I put it down on my palette that I have, kind of swirl the brush, and then I'll take it and kind of buff this darker color. This is probably about 3 to 4 shades darker than me, and I'll take it and I'll buff it in, and it's red. This is very red, and so it acts as a cream bronzer for me. Picked that, and I love it. I love this foundation. I don't have a good foundation match, like all over match, but being that I do my foundation differently now, when I do buy foundation again in the next 20 years, because I have so many foundations, y'all have seen this, like I need no more foundations. When I do buy foundation again, this is one of the ones that I will buy for like my actual color, because it is so pretty. It is so pretty. So I do need to, yeah. Anyway, so I picked that, and then what else? I had the Cover FX Natural Finish. I actually really like this also, surprisingly actually really like this. It is very dewy for me. It might not be dewy for y'all, but when they say natural finish, it's natural finish for me, and my natural finish is dewy, and this is super dewy. But I liked it. It went on really pretty. I liked it with a brush, so something like this. This is the brush I use today, so it's dirty. But something like this, just to buff it in. And like I said, the way I do my foundation now, you know, I'm just buffing it in where I need it to be or whatever. And really like this. Again, my prep ain't all that, so I was kind of, you know, moist at the end of the day. I looked like my foundation looked a little lived in. There was a little shine, you know, at the end of the day, and that's okay. That's all right, you know. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it, and I'm keeping it. And then, okay, so Born This Way, I have to put this back for May, because I didn't really use this. The week that I had this was the week I got my, the week I got my chemical peel. So I used this one day and I didn't use it for the rest of the week. So I need to revisit that. And then this, let's talk about this. Come on, focus, show the people. Lancome Tint Miracle. Y'all, when I tell y'all I love this, I love this foundation. This I've used this for the last 2 weeks, like, and I don't want to stop using it. I love this foundation. I never thought I would be able to find a natural-ish, skin-like, kind of dewy, kind of glowy. I mean, it says natural makeup, healthy glow, you know, so it has a glow to it. I never thought I would be able to find a foundation like that I really liked. Like, you know, like I like, you know, the Cover FX, I like the Too Faced, but they don't do it for me. Like, it's not something I'll like reach for every day consistently. This is Bae. And I think they've discontinued it. Of course they would. Like, I love this so much. It is very skin-like. Like, you put it on, I use a brush and I buff it, like just buff. And it is just like, and it's skin-like, so like, you know, if you have marks and stuff, it's not like super full coverage or nothing. It is buildable if you let that first layer kind of dry down. So it is buildable, but it is so pretty. Just the finish is so pretty, and especially if you're using kind of more natural finish, not super matte under eye highlighting concealers or whatever. It is such a pretty finish. And like, I'm going through some stuff with my skin. I have some insect bites or whatever on my face right now. And so like, even through that, I was able to still wear it and still my skin looked very pretty. When I tell you, I love that foundation. I love it. And like, of course, no buy. So I can't buy anything, you know, now. And I was looking for it, and I posted it in my makeup group on Facebook, and you know, the girls are like, you know, are they discontinuing it because it's out of stock everywhere? And I was like, oh my god, why would they discontinue this? This is like the best foundation. Why are they doing this? So yeah, I'm not sure if they discontinued it or not, but yeah, I can't. Concealers. Lancome Tint Idol Concealer. This is a creamy ass concealer. Lord have mercy. This is like, this and this would go perfectly together as far as finishes. This, a dot. If you put too much, like, you are just going to be crease city. It is so creamy, so emollient. That's the word. It's very emollient. It is like, they put shea butter in this, like, no lie. It is super emollient. I like it. I mean, I have it. You know, I think I have 2 of them. I like it. And so I'll use it. But, ooh, it is moist. It's very moist. And then I use ColourPop. This is one of my favorite concealers. I can say that now. And I finished it. It's empty. I just have it up here so I can talk about it. But I took the stopper out and everything, and it's scraped. And it is empty, so I'm going to put this in my empties. And yeah, those are the 2. I have one more ColourPop. It's really light though, so I can't use it really. But yeah, I like ColourPop's concealer. It dries down nicely. It doesn't give me a lot of creasing issues. They have good colors. So yeah. Then I had this mess, Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I don't like this at all. The color is a little too warm. Is that what I want to say? It's a little bit too warm. Oh wait, what color is this? Oh, yeah, so it's dark golden, but it's too warm. It's too warm. It's borderline orange on me. When I blend it out, it stands out. I was using it with this, and it just wasn't a good melt. It was no good. So I'm gonna put this in my give to my friends pile because I can't use it. It dries funny. I didn't like it at all. So that is going away. And then also, what is this? I had the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and this, I like the other color better. I actually finished the other color last year. And I don't know if this is too light for me or it doesn't give me the coverage that I want, but it's not a favorite. So this I'm also going to put in my give to my friends pile, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. As far as powders, so I use the Dermablend for under my eyes. It's under my eyes today. I really like this. So I didn't like this at first. When I was first using it last year, earlier this year, not sure when I got this, it was kind of leaving my under eyes very dark. So I'm not sure if it was the concealer that I used or it was this. This lash is still getting on my nerves. I'm not sure which one it was, but now, I mean, y'all can see it looks really good. I like it. And yeah, I will continue to use it. I mean, loose powders are, y'all already know my struggle with loose powders. It has been a struggle. And this one I like. One thing I don't like about loose powders in general, after I've kind of lived in my makeup and everywhere else is really kind of moist, right here will be really still kind of matte, and that kind of looks weird. But to remember that, I typically carry like a Mario Badescu spray in my purse or my makeup bag. And so I'll kind of spray my face after I blot and everything with my with my beauty blender, Blotterazzi. I'll kind of go in with that spray and it'll kind of make everything not so matte. Okay. Okay. What else did I use for powder? I used my Laura Mercier Translucent Deep Bay, holy grail for me. No bad words about it. My Too Faced Peach Perfect. I didn't really use this much. I used it the first couple weeks, and then when I was using this, I really just sat there and used my Laura Mercier. I didn't really buff too much, and maybe I will buff with this and see how that looks. Yeah, maybe I will. And then I also pulled my Hourglass Veil Setting Powder, and I didn't use it. I didn't use it, so I can't talk about it. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, my Prime Beauty. Ah, my phone fell. Oh, hang on, guys. So my Prime Beauty bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. I love this bronzer so much. It is such a good bronzer. I have it in Brownsville. It's what I'm wearing today. I mean, you see how the highlight, but it's what I'm wearing today. And the last couple weeks the last few times I've been using it, I've been mixing it with my Morphe Bronzer. I'm trying to finish that. Y'all see I only have a little bit of it left. So these two mixed together, I swirled my brush in both of them to give me kind of a glowier bronzer, and I've been happy. I love the Prime Beauty bronzer. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Juvia's Place Saharan 2 as a blush palette. Y'all know y'all go watch my spring blush video, my favorite spring blushes. I raved about Yara. Yara is bae. Yara is Black Girl Peach Neutral Blush. It is everything. And so I've been liking that. I've been liking Tao also. When I've been doing these type of looks, these kind of springish, one color, neon-y, bright, pastel-y looks, I've been really opting for a coralish blush, coralish blush, something in this kind of vein. And so between this and then also using the Scoops Elysée palette, that's what I'm wearing today. This one right here, this color right here in French Tart Life. That's what I have as my blush today. And I've been using it with a very big brush, taking it and just kind of sweeping it all the way up. Y'all know I'm a blush whore. I love blush. Give me blush or give me not death, because it's not that serious, but I love blush. Okay, so these two have really kind of knocked it out the park for me this month, especially this Beauty Bakery product, because y'all might not know this. The girls in my makeup group know this. I don't really rock with Beauty Bakery like that. A lot of their stuff disappoints the hell out of me. I have their darker palette, and don't really care for most of the shades except for that light kind of brow bone shade that I use. I think I talked about it last month, but this first of all, this palette, this color and the pink, very pretty. I don't really use this color here because it kind of ashy on me, but these two colors knocked it out the park. All I've been using for blush. All I've been using for blush lately. The Black Radiance Contour Kit, I didn't use it too much. I didn't use it too much. It's good. It's good. It's good. I just didn't use it too much. And then the Danessa Myricks Heat. I didn't use this as much as I should have. Let me put some on right now because I didn't use it as much as I should have, but it is, ooh, it is so pretty, like for real, for real. It is so pretty. Just like, what are you doing with your life? I love it. I want all of them. I want all of them. I can't buy anything, but I want all of them. Like, it is just the perfect, you want a wet, glistening kind of see you from space kind of bloop, bloop, blam highlight. That is it. So Danessa Myricks Heat, the Danessa Myricks Heat Halo Powder. It is just beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah, and then my primers, I haven't really been, have I been priming? I've been trying to prime, but I'm getting to the point in my makeup life where my skincare needs to be enough. Period. So I am going to try to finish the primers that I have. I think I have the two primers that I've pulled are acne fighting primers. So they do have salicylic acid in it, which is nice. But they're silicone primers. Like, I don't get a lot from silicone primers. Like, my pores are disrespectful. So like, I can put stuff on it to kind of smooth, but they don't care. Like, they pop out when they want to and they be like, hey. So yeah, I don't really, what primer? Okay. So yeah, so that was my makeup wrap up for, what is this month? For April. I also pulled in Crown of My Canopy, from Wet n Wild, which is one of my favorite highlighters. That's what I had on today before I put heat. And then I also pulled in Blossoms. I'm not sure why these two weren't on my list, but I pulled in Blossoms from Lime Crime, that palette, because it gave me kind of a purple, and then this deeper one has a very heavy pink shift to it also. So those were the products that I used this month that I really, really, really enjoyed, and not so much enjoyed. I do want to give an honorable mention to, I tried out the Hydroliners from Super Beauty. I have a few of them, but I tried out this one as I did a very neutral eye and then just used it as a liner. So pretty, so pretty. Just that liner, and then I put my lashes on to kind of give my eye some definition. Super pretty. So yeah, those were the products. Those are what I thought about it, and I will do my May Shop My Stash. I think I'm going to film that tonight, so I'll probably just tell y'all what I picked instead of doing the whole set my camera up and y'all look at it, and we don't have time for all of that. Anyways, so yeah, let me know if you have been shopping your stash, if what you picked for April made you happy. I was happy with what I picked. Like I said, I'm in love with this kind of look. I need to not do it anymore because I swear that's all I've been doing. But yeah, I enjoyed the products. I enjoyed the products, and I found a legit HG foundation. So yeah, let me know what you thought about April. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. Ashley Kristena on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Makeup Matters for Women of Color on Instagram also. And then if you haven't heard, I have a podcast where I am kind of talking about Game of Thrones. And so follow the podcast, subscribe to the podcast. I'll leave that in the bottom bar if you are a fan of the greatest show to ever be on television, Game of Thrones. All right, guys, so I will talk to y'all later. Bye.